Tessa just came back from the dead. Then she tricks Thomas into putting on the wedding dress and heading to the ceremony. She already knew someone soaked the dress in white phosphorus. At noon the dress would ignite right in the middle of the wedding. In her last life Tessa married Thomas that very day. The wedding dress suddenly burst into flames. Logan rushed forward to save her. Her best friend grabbed him and held him back. Poor Tessa was left burned and badly injured. She believed her brother Logan caused the fire messing around. That night Thomas brought her best friend into the hospital room. They arrogantly told Tessa it was all their setup. They wanted her family fortune. That was when she saw how ruthless Thomas truly was. He even revealed her parents were taken out by him. Before her final breath Tessa made a vow. If she ever got another shot she would make them pay. Maybe fate actually hurt her. She woke up the day before marrying Thomas. Natasha tried to frame Logan. She dragged Tessa into the bridal suite. The festive room was suddenly a total mess. Tessa almost laughed. In her last life she misjudged everyone. She believes Natasha lies. She thought Logan did all this alone. She even beat him harshly. After that the scumbag forced her to give up the general manager position. This time Tessa will not fall for it again. Natasha kept pretending and blaming Logan. Tessa finally snapped. She slapped Natasha hard. Thomas had been waiting outside and rushed in at the noise. He froze when he saw his lover was the one who got slapped. Tessa stared at the two of them. She felt nothing but disgust. She needed a solid reason to crush them. Tessa asked Logan if he came in on his own. Logan quickly said Natasha called him upstairs. Natasha and Thomas both stiffened. Tessa pretended she could not believe it. Are you sure Natasha told you to come here? Logan confirmed it without hesitation. Natasha instantly panicked. She grabbed Tessa's hand and begged her to believe her. Tessa said she would never doubt her best friend, but the $80,000 damage in the bridal suite would be on Natasha. Natasha immediately lost it. She demanded to know why she had to pay. Tessa said Natasha was her bridesmaid. Natasha volunteered to handle everything in the bridal suite. Now the bridal suite was wrecked. Who else would I ask for the money? Natasha said the $800,000 was already spent. She said Tessa knew she could never afford that kind of money. Natasha tried to play dirty. Tessa grabbed her phone and moved to call the cops. They could not let the scheme come out. Natasha had to take a loan and pay Tessa $800,000. A friend said the wedding dress was ruined too. What about the wedding tomorrow? Tessa remembered the nightmare from her last life. She knew ruining the dress was Natasha's real goal. She told Natasha to prepare another wedding dress. She planned a secret surprise at the ceremony. Natasha stood there secretly pleased. She was plotting to make the wedding unforgettable for Tessa. The wedding day arrived in a flash. Tessa checked the dress carefully before putting it on, just like she expected. The dress was covered in flammable white phosphorus. The ceremony was set for noon. The blazing summer sun could easily ignite the dress. Jack urged Tessa to hurry up in the dressing room. The moment Tessa heard his voice she got an idea. She told Jack she wanted a different kind of wedding. She asked him to grant her this tiny wish. Jack agreed without thinking. When Tessa suggested they switch outfits for the ceremony, Jack hesitated. Tessa feared he might refuse. She tempted him with company shares. She said her parents would see how far he would go for love. She said they would hand him the company after the wedding. Jack was dazzled by the promise of profit. He agreed to swap outfits. Tessa saw clearly that only money could make him drop his pride. This time she would make Jack fall because of greed. Jack felt awkward wearing the wedding dress. Family and friends laughed at him. He told himself to endure today. Once he got Tessa fortune he would repay every humiliation. Soon they reached the venue. The guests only saw the bride. The groom was nowhere. Guests whispered that none of the groom's family came to receive the bride. Natasha looked confused. She was secretly relieved Jack did not show up. She thought when the dress ignites at least Jack would not get hurt. Tessa's parents finally lost their patience. They blasted Jack for making Tessa wait in this brutal heat. Her father stormed off to confront Jack. He shouted if Jack does not show up in 5 minutes, the wedding is cancelled. Natasha quickly stepped in to calm them. Jack is not someone who shows up late. Something must have delayed him. Please let us wait a little longer. The guests started mocking Jack. They said how dare he make a rich heiress wait like this. Not one person from his family showed up. That is beyond rude. What no one realized, the shameless groom was already at the venue.
走火了！
晚年，新婚快乐。